Hi everyone, it's Andy from Hobby Headquarters, and welcome to my mountain of kits. And I know I've been doing quite a few preview videos and review videos lately, and I just finished one up that I'll be putting up on YouTube in a few minutes, and 5 more giant boxes just showed up at my store with just a whole bunch of new Hobbyboss and Trumpeter product. Now, you guys may be aware that Hobbyboss and Trumpeter are related companies, and they're just doing all kinds of really big, interesting stuff that's out there, including some 18 scale airplanes and this brand new Harrier and some trucks and lots of Russian equipment that's been coming out. But if you're a diorama builder or want to make up a cool scene, this is it for you right here. So this will just be a quick video. I'm just going to go over the new kits. Also, this is kind of for my locals as well too, because they like to see what new kits are coming in and out. And for the people around the country or around the rest of the world, go check out your hobby store and see if they have these as well. So let's get started on it. Okay, what I'm going to do for you guys today is we're going to make this kind of short and sweet. I've got a lot of model kits to start building on. But what I thought I would do is kind of just show you the new kits that are out from Hobbyboss and Trumpeter. We'll open up a few of them if there's something a little bit more unusual, or to show some of the parts inside. I'll also give you the retail. Now, when I give you the retail, remember that's just the manufacturer's suggested retail. Most of these kits are going to be far less than that. The first one we're going to look at, Hobbyboss, is a Russian BAZ 64022, and this is a mobile rocket launcher. And this is a big kit right here. This is just the trailer portion of it. And I was looking at this earlier. I really want to show it. These are all slide molded for the missile or rocket tubes. I'm not sure if this is a rocket or a missile or even what the difference is, but very nicely molded. And then you've got a nice cab. So this is going to build up to a fairly large vehicle, probably about 14-15 inches long, and it's just chock full of parts inside there. So the retail on this one retails for $174 in the United States. Then we've got a little tiny guy here. This is also from Hobbyboss. This is a Russian ASU 57 Airborne tank destroyer. So we go from a real monster tank over to this little guy. This is just a little tiny guy, and you can see this is the whole entire chassis right here. And you got photo etch and actually some pretty nice detail inside here too. So this kit has got a retail of $50 in the United States. And then we have the new Hobbyboss A4M Skyhawk in 48 scale. And the Skyhawk this is the third incarnation of the Skyhawk that Hobbyboss has done in 48. This is the M model. And I've seen one of the other versions built up, and it's a very nice kit. I'll just open it real fast just to kind of show you the size-wise of this airplane. Looks like to be a pretty nice. We won't go through all the sprues on this one. This one has got a retail of $55 in the United States. Then we've got this guy right here. This is Trumpeter, and this is in 48 scale, and this is the Havilland Sea Vixen. And I always thought this is such a very unusual airplane. Kind of cool, just because of the shape and things. It's definitely different than anything else you'd ever see, especially with the way the cockpit is over here. And this one retails for $80 in the United States. And quickly, we're going to get to some of the new Russian trucks that have come out. This is a 35th scale Russian KazMaz 4310 truck. It's actually a pretty decent size vehicle, and I opened it up a little while ago. This is cool too. They give you a top that is like the canvas cover. It's already pre-molded into the shape you need to be, and that gives you an idea of the size of the bed. So we're talking a vehicle about that big. This would probably work really good if you're going to do like a diorama. You're doing something where it's loading up other tanks, things like that. This has got a retail of like $80 in the United States. And now we have the new T14 Armada from Trumpeter. And this is Russia's newest main battle tank that's just coming out. There has been a few other manufacturers out on the market that have brought out the Armada, but Trumpeter is supposed to have a very accurate and very, very nice molded one. This is in 35th scale. This is a decent amount of parts on this one too. This one is about 700 parts, but that actually falls way below some of the other Trumpeter Russian main battle tanks, the modern stuff. Some of those can go from 11 to 1200 parts in that. And we'll just kind of show you just real fast. This is a behemoth of a tank. That shows you right there. That is the upper part of the hull. And you can see it is just a real beast. And there's your lower hull. So very, very big tank inside of there. And retail on this one is also $80 in the United States. And this thing right here, the M142 High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, or HIMARS. This thing actually interests me quite a bit right here. I think it's a very cool looking vehicle. It's clearly a modern design with the way the shape is on the front and with the rockets on the back. This is something, if I can find some time in the very near future here, I think I might actually build this thing because it just looks really cool looking. And that's what lately I've been really into, is just finding something that looks a little bit different rather than some of the old, the old standbys. So we've got some of the rocket systems here, and there's the cab. Whoop. Got away from me for a second there. This is the cab, and that's the part I think I like the best, is the shape of the cab. And there's a decent amount of parts inside here too. And looking at the frame on it, we're probably going to get a vehicle about 12 inches long once it's all built up. So this one has a retail of $119, and looks like a pretty interesting looking vehicle. And then we've got one more vehicle here. This is from Hobbyboss again. This is an LKW 5-ton truck. Let's take a look inside this one right here. This is a fairly large box too, so you got a nice... Now, like I was saying earlier, Hobbyboss and Trumpeter are related companies, and I just love the way they do their body parts for these vehicles. They're just done really, really well. And rather than gluing together a million little parts, they're all just set up and ready to go. And this one has some photo etch in it. Just wanted to find the chassis to give you guys an idea how big this vehicle. Well, there we go. There's the bed of the truck. So yeah, we're probably getting close to about 11 inches once this whole thing gets built up. Another one that's good for dioramas, things like that. This one's got a retail of like $70 in the United States. And the final kit I wanted to show you guys. This is the one I'm kind of the most excited about. Not to build, because this is such a massive piece for me in here and timing wise, but just the fact that they're coming out with some of these monster 18th scale. Let me pop this off right here. So this is the 18th scale Harrier from Trumpeter, and get a load of the size of this plastic right here. Yeah, this airplane is going to easily be over 2 feet long. And wow, look at that wing section. So this is just going to be a massive, massive kit. And lots, I was looking through some of these boxes, just tons and tons of detailed parts inside. So this is something that, if you're really interested in the Harrier, this might be the one for you. This is one you definitely want to hang from the ceiling just because it's so large. And this kit retails in the United States for $179. And I don't know how long. The last ones we got in were an 18 scale from Hobbyboss, was the Focke-Wulf 190. And I don't know if it's going to be a similar way. Last time we got them in, they came in, and then it was like next to impossible to ever get them again. So hopefully this one will be around a little bit longer. So guys who don't get it in the first go around, at least will be able to get it. So that's just a quick rundown. All of these kits are now in the store. They're in my store, so I'm sure they're showing up all over the world, and parts of the Far East have probably had them for a while, since that's where they come out of. So there we go. So I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and please stay tuned because we have many more videos coming. So did you enjoy the video? Well, I hope you did. And if you did enjoy the video and want to keep up to date on all the new kits that are coming out, video builds, all that kind of stuff, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down in the corner down there. It's free, and you'll get notifications every time we have a new video come out. So, thanks for watching.